I have one question for you.
Yeah?
What are those?
Techno Dave.
I don't know what the changes have been lately in YouTube, but it seems like to be mainstream in the YouTube, sure, we'll go with that, you have to be out in LA. Now, if you think about it, most YouTubers now are in the LA area with a ton of subscribers. Now, PewDiePie may be an exception, but he's still pretty mainstream by himself. But I'm talking about the Jake Pauls, the Logan Pauls, the FaZe Branks, the Rice Gums, and even H3H3 are all out in LA. So today I'm going to ask a pretty significant question. Do you have to be in LA to be a good YouTuber anymore on YouTube? Now you may be asking yourself, well Dave, how did you get this idea out of everything? Well, I've seen a lot of people ask that question because a lot of YouTubers are going to LA because they find more opportunity, more meetups, more chances of doing collabs. So that's why I kind of want to get out here and show, hey, in the long run, you don't really need to be in LA to be a successful YouTuber. Sure, there are many perks and we'll go over that, but there are many cons. And today, well, we're going to go over that and show, I wouldn't say cons, you can do the same, but in cons I mean there's stuff in LA that you can also do in other places. You don't need to be in LA. And today I'm going to show you guys why, don't lose hope on trying to become a YouTuber if you can't move out to LA. Now, here are the pros of being in LA and being able to do YouTube in LA. You have more connections. I feel like if you have more connections in LA, especially if you're there, you obviously have at least one or two connections. You can get your content out more than just your channel. And in this example, it would be collabs. I mean, there's a ton of people that do YouTube in LA. So you'd have an infinite amount of YouTubers that would love to do a collab with you, which provides some successful content. Now, I'm going to point to Ricegum and FaZe Banks because I don't want to call them normies. I don't want to distinguish or discriminate, but it kind of is. The normie crowd wants that.
Fucking normies!
Now, going back to just sitting in your room, you have even more of an opportunity because you can collab with anybody in the world over the internet. You don't have to be in LA to collab with someone. Animation channels make great collabs through the use of Skype and the screen sharing option. And I find that content a lot more entertaining than just sitting and watching two guys run around LA. So there's a pro and there's a con. Another con is not everything in LA is for everybody. LA is just like any other big city where you may not like the politics there, you may not mesh well in a big city environment like me. Even though I'm in Ohio in this little, I don't want to call it a Hickville because I live here, but even though I'm in Ohio and I live in a particular small town, I still couldn't live in a big city, like for example Cleveland, Columbus, or Cincinnati, because I don't do well in big cities. I love being there, but I couldn't live in it. That's why I couldn't live in LA. I couldn't handle it. Another con is if you get too big, you have paparazzi. Obviously, that's a problem with Jake Paul, and it's making him look really bad. Though, don't sweat it. And then there's a fact of, I also think LA is so oversaturated that your content will be seen by everybody and their mother. Like, everybody's seeing what you can do in a real-world environment. Though, you can innovate on a computer with editing by yourself in your own little town. You can really innovate. That's the best word to describe it. You don't need to be in a city everybody knows about, because with the power of editing and the power of magic, you can really create something that people like. For example, YouTube Poops. You don't need to be a class act editor to edit that, even though some of the editors that edit that are insane. But look what they did. They're making a huge career out of just meshing together memes, editing, and crap animation or crap movies or crap YouTubers together and making YouTube poops. And I find that with a lot of other YouTubers. For example, PewDiePie pretty much invented YouTube gaming. He was the one that really caught people's attention with it, and that's what brought gaming up. Vlogs or that like reality style weird show that if you watch Sugar Pine 7, you know what I'm talking about. Smosh innovated that. Even though Sugar Pine 7's in LA, they could honestly do their show anywhere in the world because it would work so well. It doesn't need to be in LA. It's just a group of people having fun. So again, you don't have to be in LA. It's a lot easier to start a YouTube channel now than I think it ever was before, even though it's harder because the YouTube algorithm does not like smaller YouTubers because they won't get as much views, even though I'm sure if you pushed it on trending, it would get views. But that's kind of where I'm going with that. Now, could you move out to LA and do all those things? Yeah, you could. You could go out to LA and do everything I'm saying in this. But like I said, it may not work for you. LA is a weird city. And just because you're LA doesn't mean you're going to make it. I mean, there's a ton of YouTubers, I'm sure, that are in the California area that no one has ever heard about. Why? Because you don't produce good content. Again, to all the people that are like, oh, YouTube's becoming so mainstream, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. You're still going to be able to push out content that people like. Now, you may not be getting 50 million subs like PewDiePie, but you'll gain a cult following. Here's a list of people that started out nowhere near LA that have over 1 million subscribers. PewDiePie is one. Even though he's very mainstream now, he's still not in LA. He still doesn't need LA to have good content. He can just go out in his city and mess around with the environment around him. And that's probably some of the best content he's pushed out. H3H3, they were coming up in California, but they were never, I don't know if it was San Bernardino, they were never around LA to push their channel into higher standards. They didn't need to be in LA. Jacksepticeye. I know these are very mainstream YouTubers, but again, they're not in LA and they have a huge cult following. Markiplier. I don't know if he's in LA now. I don't follow him enough. I hate everything. The Odd One's Out, who's a very good animation YouTuber. I highly suggest him and all his friends. They're awesome. And many, many others never ever have stepped foot in LA. But the ones that are always in the news are the ones, oh, they're in LA. They must be making it big because they're in LA. Not exactly. So next time you see Rice Gum, Jake Paul, or someone like that in the news, just remember they're not the YouTube hierarchies that everybody thinks they are. They're just YouTubers with over 1 million subs that are in LA. And it seems like because they're in LA, it's such a huge deal, and that to make it, you have to be in LA. Nah, the highest subscribed YouTube channel, PewDiePie, isn't in LA, and he's made it. So, to all you guys that are like, well, I really want to do YouTube, but it's too hard to get into because, well, I'm not in LA. That's just an excuse. That's pretty much all it is. So, keep your hopes up and have fun making YouTube videos. I know I'm sounding like that cliche guy, but really, to have a successful YouTube channel is good editing, eye-popping content, good quality content, be edgy. Just follow good YouTubers, like I Hate Everything, even Grade A Under A, The Odd One's Out. Follow those guys. The guys that are at 1 million subscribers that don't get much attention, but are insanely good. Because those are the guys you want to follow. You don't want to follow these Jake Pauls, Logan Pauls, Rice Gums, FaZe Banks. Because these guys will eventually fall off faster than ever before. While H3H3 gets the same amount of views as subscribers. Because he is that good at keeping an audience. Same thing with PewDiePie. I mean, Getting 4 million, 5 million, 6 million views on every video is a very huge feat in YouTube, and those guys do it. Same thing with the Odd Ones Out. He does it too. Those are good examples of good YouTubers. And my prediction with Jake Paul is you're like, well, he gets 4 million views, so does Logan Paul. Yes, but I think they'll fizzle out faster than other YouTubers because a good example is Leafy is here really fizzled, and now he hardly makes a million on any video, and you hardly hear about him. Wonder why? Well, he kind of ruined his career with the iDubbbz thing. So again, these guys will fizzle out eventually. So just if you're gonna be a YouTuber, produce great content, be consistent, and don't try to favor towards the YouTube algorithm. Don't do that. That just causes really bad content, and you'll eventually get hated because people are upset with your content. So, I've been trying to ramble meet this video 10 minutes because I'm a money whore. Not really. It just happened to, I happened to ramble after my outro because I really wanted to get out. So again, if you're ever feeling like, oh boy, well, I feel down about myself because, man, I'm really making it seem like I want to go for 10 minutes. Oh my lord, count. Okay. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I hope this video has helped some newer YouTubers that are feeling down and feeling depressed, because my motivation was 50 subscribers. At least 50 of you think I'm worthy enough. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and peace. Okay, we're at 9:30. That's good enough. YouTube, please give me money. I'm really broke. So while editing this video, I just realized I forgot to mention that we now have a Reddit. Pop up the Reddit screenshot right now. And we also have a Twitter. I've always had a Twitter, but no one follows it. I literally have one follower. Right there, you can see I have one follower. So remember to follow those if you want updates. Reddit, I really suggest you subscribe to, because that's going to go a long way because I can interact better. Now, I don't have any mods, and I really don't feel like putting time into decorating it. So yeah, if you want to be a mod and you want to decorate the Reddit, if you know how to use Reddit, DM me, boy. Anyways, yeah, that's the rest of today's video. It kind of made that whole peace thing useless, but I'll see you in the next video, which should be up hopefully tomorrow. Yay!